Today I'm going to be sharing with you Rivers native soup. I know I have one on my channel, but consider this one an updated and an upgraded version. This one is too much. Hey! Don't forget, as usual, to check the description box for a list of all the ingredients I will be using so you too can cook along with me. Without further ado, let's jump right into this. For this recipe, I'm going to be making use of this fish. This is called croaker, but please feel free to use any fish of your choice. So I'm just going to go ahead to cut up my fish into smaller slices or smaller chunks. Yeah, whatever. I'm just going to cut the fish, okay? Okay, there we have it. And now we can start cooking. So I'm going to add some peppers and onion to my fish, all right? But before I do that, I'm going to have to blend this. This is just Scotch bonnet peppers and that's your atarudo and onions. I also have yellow pepper here because I love the flavor that it gives. So I'm going to go ahead, blend it, and I'll show you the next step. So into my pot, I'm going to put my cleaned pieces of fish. Like I said, feel free to use any type of fish that you like, okay? Into this bowl, I'm going to add my pepper and onion mix. Please add as much or as little pepper, you know, whatever you can tolerate, add. Okay, that is good. I'm also going to add some fish seasoning in here and a little water to steam my fish. I'm going to cover this and allow this to cook. So for this soup, we're going to be using lots and lots of seafood. And to get more of that intense seafood flavor, I'm using the shell of the prawns that I've deshelled, basically. I'm not throwing it away. So what I've done is to give it a good rinse. I put it in my blender. I'm going to add some water. All right, and I will blend this up. After blending, you're going to sieve so you don't get all those particles of the shell in your food. Okay, brilliant. So this is what it is going to look like. We're going to use this liquid in our soup. Make sure you check on your fish that is not burning or anything, and then you can take it off the heat because we don't want our fish to be overcooked. At some point, we will introduce it back into the soup. But for now, we're taking it out. So now I'm going to pour the shell water, that's the prawn shell water, inside. Yeah. I'm going to add some more water. This will form the base of my soup. To my soup base, I'm going to add my snails. These haven't been cooked at all. So I'm putting it in here. I'm also adding some ground Uziza seeds. It makes the soup taste so good. So in it goes. I'm going to mix this and cook this for about 5-7 minutes before I go on with the rest of the soup. So guys, to make Rivers native soup, you need some form of thickener. Your thickener could be Achi, it could be Ofor, or it could be cocoyam. Unfortunately, I do not know the English names for Achi and Ofor, but if you go to the market, people know it. Here I've got Ofor, so I'm going to be using Ofor as my thickener today. To prepare this, add some palm oil, right, and mix it. If you do it this way, when you pour your ofor into the soup, it won't curdle. It won't be in clumps, okay? So that's why it's very important to treat it this way first. Mix it till, you know, it's nice and smooth. So you've got to mix it till it's smooth like this. In that way, when you put it into your soup, it will dissolve nicely and it won't leave, you know, large clumps which you don't want. So I'm going to leave it till I'm ready to use it, and I'll show you when to add it to your soup, okay? Everywhere is smelling seafood. So I'm going to add my crabs, which has been nicely cleaned. So add it in. Add some more water, but this is drying up. Okay, this is looking good. I'm going to add some, add some crayfish powder. Okay, perfect. Seasoning powder. I'm going to add some palm oil, but remember that the ofor also contains some palm oil, so you don't want to overdo it, just a little. Now add in your ofor. You don't want anything to waste. You don't want anything to waste. I'm going to scrape it in. Yeah. Mix. This is looking delicious already. Now, with the ofor added, this soup is going to thicken up nicely. I almost forgot to add in my Uyayak. Uyayak is Aidan fruit. It has a very nice flavor and aroma, so put it there. Now I'm going to cover the pot and allow it to become nice and thick. So here's what happened. I found out that my soup wasn't getting thicker. I don't know. So it's either my ofor is no longer active, and unfortunately, I did not have more ofor at home, or I do not have more ofor at home. So what I did was to boil some yam, your regular yam, and in my buchi mix blender, I crushed it really quickly like this. So I'm going to add some in here. So this means that my yam is going to act as my thickener, you know. So, but this buchi mix is powerful. You see how it's crush this yam, so smooth. I mean, this could be like your regular pounded yam. So my yam is going to act as my thickener, all right? Okay. Oh, lest I forget. I removed my snails. So in addition to my fish, I've also taken my snails out so that my snails don't become overcooked and too soft. I still want it cooked, but you know, still retain its crunch. So I'm just going to cover this and allow the yam, you know, thicken the soup, basically. Oh, beautiful. My soup is thickening nicely, even though we still have some lumps of yam. But I'm going to keep cooking, it will dissolve, right? Great. So these are my shrimps. I'm using both shrimps and some large prawns. I'm also using calamari, so everything goes in. I'm going to stir and allow it to cook for another 3 to 5 minutes. By then, the yam would have fully dissolved. This is looking good. Look at this, guys. Nice and thick, and the yam has dissolved fully. So I'm going to put the snails back, as well as the fish. So everything can, you know, absorb the beautiful flavor of the soup. Also, I'm going to put in some periwinkle. This soup is rich, I know. So stir gently so that you don't break up your fish. At this point, I'm also going to add in the very last ingredient, which is my Uziza leaves. Remember I added Uziza seeds earlier, so this is the leaves. It is so nice. It has a very lovely aroma and taste. Also, taste your soup to make sure that your seasoning, the salt, everything is okay and intact. If you need to add some more pepper, you can add some dry pepper or some Cameroon pepper. Fantastic. So I'm going to cover this for about a minute so that the Uziza leaves can soften and infuse its flavor into the soup. And this is all done. Look at this beauty. Let me serve some. If you'd like the soup lighter than this, please by all means don't let it be as thick as this, but I think this is perfect for me. This looks good. I'm going to get a bit of everything. Crabs, snails, prawns, calamari. Wow. Look at that. Woo! Don't you wish you were in here with me? This looks great. And I cannot wait. Ooh, jeez, man. Wow. Cheers. Ah! Wow, this is amazeballs. You have to try this, guys. It is so good. It is so simple yet so delicious. Remember, when you recreate this, send me 5 seconds, 10-second clips, anything. Just send me something to my Instagram DM or send me an email with the video. I really love to see what you recreated. Wow, I cannot wait to finish this, honestly, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course share this video. Till I see you in another video recipe, take care and keep eating good food. Bye. Oh boy. Now wait to eat this. I really wonder, tell me the truth. Do you guys really try my recipes? Do you? I know you read. Yeah, so is that a deal? Great. So send me this picture so we can be part of the community. So I too, blah 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 blah. I caught myself because of you.